A lot of people say we're just scratching the surface, and at Rad, we like to say we're not even scratching the surface of these tools yet. I think a lot of people think like, oh, it's been here for so long. Just a year ago, we had like three left kneed people with 19 fingers. And when they ate spaghetti, their face turned into like slop face spaghetti eater that you couldn't even tell what was going on. And today, there are some really beautiful works being created that you can't really tell. I mean, you can you can guess. You might have an educated guess, but if you showed it to my mom or my grandma, they have no idea. You know, they're just like, yeah, that's just a picture. It looks like an animated picture or whatever. And it feels like we've arrived, kind of. And if we feel that we've arrived on the consumer side of these tools, I wonder what the other side of the tools look like as far as performance really goes. And you would have to assume, I think everybody here would assume that there's some models out there that are unbelievably powerful in ways that we can't even imagine yet. That's probably just like, hey, make this scene in Batman. We fed it, we gave it all the Batman content. Now it just makes the scene. And it's a dark scene with rain or whatever, but it would pass as a 2 second clip in a movie without a flash. You know, you wouldn't even think about it as an audience member. So I want to ask you, where do you think, or when do you think, or has it already happened, that we start seeing AI integrated into major motion pictures? Is that already happening? And are the tools going to be credited, or is it the artists using the tools that are credited?
I mean, I'm not aware currently of any projects of like major motion pictures that are doing it. I mean, obviously there's been moves that have been made. I'm curious to see, Runway is probably going to build a model off Lionsgate, his entire library. That'll probably be good. Sora just had that leak yesterday. There's artists that are, doing work in there. That seems to be a little bit more of like the corporate side since it hasn't been released publicly. I know that artists are reaching out to creatives now, so I think that I have private sale stuff that's been done for producers for some major artists. So there's that stuff's already out in the world. I just don't think it's pointed at really.
Interesting.
I think it's not even going to be. It's going to be incorporated more, but more subtly. I think
So
it might be a scene here, a scene there.
the things that you've done that are already public and not being like totally pointed at, are you credited as a creator or were you just
Hmm.
okay, very cool. So you're just a producer on the project or whatever, and your work is included as a scene or an image throughout that work?
Yeah, I'm just like a creative on it. So like it would be like images and animations. I've done most of that stuff. I've been working with some music artists, so images and animations is usually what I just get credited as.